Good evening, everyone. You enjoying yourselves? I need to make a slight correction. Most people know me by Bud, but that's not my real name. My real name is Bhagirath Bhatt. If you know Roger Kipling's Jungle Book, then you can remember the panther named Bagheera. It's a good way to remember my name. You know the song we played a moment ago about memories? Today marks a very significant day for me, November 9th, for a couple of reasons. One, that is my mother-in-law's birthday today. She would have been 91 today. But it also marks another significant day in my life when everything was transformed. 47 years ago, this very day, I became a refugee. At that time, I was about 14 years old. But the latter part of the story is that I also got separated from my family, and I would not get reunited with them for another 8 years. Traveled through Italy, eventually made it to the United States. And more recently, I was asked a question, is that when do you stop becoming a refugee? One of my first responses initially was, when you get a job. And there's a reason behind that. See, when you become a refugee, we're not just out there looking for a handout. We're looking to start our lives together. And at the age of 14, with no skills, not able to speak English, and completely unable to get a job, but by the grace of God, I was able to land one. It became something significant to say, now, I am not a refugee because I'm not depending on someone else. Well, we don't stop depending on people, but it's not because you're looking for a handout, but you're looking for a place to belong. What the Tacoma Refugee Choir does is gives you that opportunity to be a part of something that is bigger than yourself. But it also says that now you're no longer a refugee that is on the road and fleeing something, but you have become part of our community. And you belong here. You're welcome here, regardless of what walk of life you come from. I recently heard a story of one of our choir members, and it really touched my heart. And that was that after having been here for a number of years, and I'm sharing her thunder here, but probably, at the end of the day, after having been in some foster care for a number of years, and she was stranded and needed some help, and the only person she could reach out to was her foster mother. And after having been there for 5 years or so, the foster mother says, I'm sorry, I can't help you because you've aged out. And that, to me, is hard to say, well, it's one way of saying, no, you don't belong here anymore. But people here will drop everything they can to come help you out at any time of the day or night. So. For me, it's an honor to be a part of this. Through this experience of becoming a refugee at one point in my life, I've had the wonderful experience of having served this country honorably, met my beautiful wife, and I also came to know God through all of that. And at the end of the day, if anybody asks me any more as to where are you from, I always have to preface that question by saying, what is the question behind the question? Because when they look at you, the first foremost question goes in their mind is to, are you an American? And yes, I am. But are you from this country? So if any of you run across situations of that nature, don't ask people where they're from. Because in some senses, it's almost like negating where it is that they come from, but where that they are right now. And so once you've arrived here, you're part of this family. You're an American, and you belong here. Thank you.